We are back at the OVC Men's and Women's Indoor Track and Field Championships. Michael Wagenknecht alongside former EIU head coach Tom Akers, getting ready for the men's 400-meter final. Before we get to that, though, just want to highlight quickly what went on over in the men's triple jump. Freshman Abraham Johnson became the OVC champion as he threw down a significantly impressive final jump to take first place. We saw that and we were like, that is impressive for a freshman to come in and do what he just did and become an OVC champion.
Well, not only that final jump of his getting out over the 51-foot barrier, but his series of jumps throughout. I mean, he started off at 49.10 and immediately took the lead, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps over 50 feet, with his last one going 51. Just an outstanding series that he laid down there. And coming out of high school, he was basically a 46-foot triple jumper, so he's made massive improvements. Coach Gilden talked to me before the meet and said, you know, he thought he had the chance of coming away with a victory, but I don't know if he's planning on a 51-footer, but I'm sure he won't turn it down.
Big congratulations to Johnson for winning that one. We're ready for the 400 meters here, section 1. A couple of Panthers in there, as Daniel Lacey and Billy Bailey will be in lanes 5 and 6. You got Conrad Saka and Joshua McClendon also in this first heat, as we are inching closer to the start of this one. Two sections on this.
McClendon has the fastest qualifying time coming into this heat, but you know, the Eastern Illinois athletes, if they get out and they're at the cut, they could control the race and sort of make him have to work real hard to get the victory. We'll see what happens his first lap.
They are set to go, and they are off. Good crisp start here.
Bailey was third in the 400 outdoors last year, so you know he's got wheels. Daniel Lacey, outstanding runner in high school. And it looks like Lacey's got the lead now, pole position, so he's in great position.
And there is McClendon too, right on his back. Lacey, though, doing well to hold him off at the moment. Gonna take a lot for McClendon to get past him.
Daniel Lacey's looking pretty strong right now. You got to stay relaxed and maintain form coming down the home stretch. And Lacey is looking real good. Outstanding run.
Very strong run there from Eastern Illinois' Daniel Lacey, 48.17. So he improved on his time from yesterday and set a pretty good mark there for anybody to try and beat.
Almost 0.5 of a second faster than anyone ran yesterday. So he threw the glove down, said, come and get me. Be interesting, but Tennessee State's got 2 excellent runners here in this second heat, and you got 2 Little Rock runners, so some team implications for them. Again, when you have a teammate like that, a couple pairs of teammates, they can do a little team strategy, come to that break line. It'll be interesting to see how this shakes out.
And the way this one is set up, you've got Garza and Peterson on the outsides, lanes 3 and 6, and then Okomalafe and Jones in the middle. So this is going to be interesting strategy to see who's able to kind of get to that cut first and set things up to kind of wall off their competition, but at the same time having to keep in mind that you've got to beat a 48.17 in order to come away as a champion here.
Yeah, Morgan Jones had a 48.39 as a conference leader coming in, so he's the guy that has the best shot at doing it. But here we go. I mean, sometimes you see a fast time come out like that, you start pressing a little too hard, and it could come back to bite you on that second lap.
Last year's winner was from Little Rock. It was Frankie Gray, who put down a 47.67. Right now it's Lacey's 48.17. That is the mark to beat.
And Chase Peterson from Little Rock out in lane 6. He's got the second fastest time in the conference, coming in at 48.46. So this could be quite a trio of athletes going after that mark when the outside 3 lanes. And if it gets crowded, I mean, sometimes traffic can end up slowing down the race a little bit.
We are getting closer and closer to the start of this one. Women's 400 coming up after this. Again, big points up for grabs here for Little Rock, as SEMO doesn't have anybody in this 400, so a chance for them to kind of extend that lead out. They're holding a 76 to 68.5 lead on the team side of things. So if Garza and Peterson can find a way to maybe finish 1-2 overall in all of this, that would be huge for Little Rock.
Yeah, Garza was ranked 4th coming into this this weekend. Didn't have a real fast qualifier yesterday, but he's in the finals, and the slate is clean for the start of this race. So
we've seen many season bests set here on this track as they are off here in the second section of this 400. Good start on the outside for Peterson, but it's Jones that is looking to take the top spot as they move into the cut. Akomalafe also pushing forward. He's going to be the one that's in front, setting the pace.
they did what they needed to do. They've got an open track. They're working together. Well, here comes Peterson on the outside, though.
And he's making his move. He gets around Jones. And now Akomalafe. This one's going to come down to the end. Another photo finish incoming. But Peterson says, no way, I'm just going to take it clean. Now it all comes down to the time of 48.41. It's not going to be enough. Daniel Lacey is going to be your OVC champion at 48.17.
Yeah, now these times are unofficial. There was a yellow flag up in the final turn. I don't know if that was from the first lap or the second lap. Somebody may have been running on the line around that turn, so there may be something, some change in that order of finish, but it's not going to affect Daniel Lacey. He's come away with the victory with that 48.17 time.
He threw the gauntlet down in that first section, and the 4 runners in that second section could just not come away any closer than the 48.41 right now. Because again, we're still going to await those official final results. But you talked about in that first section, you know, both of the EIU runners had a chance to really go out strong, and that's exactly what Lacey did in that first heat.
Yeah, and he finished strong too. When he hit that straightaway, you saw the arm drive and that knee lift. He was running strong. He was very determined to come away with that victory and did a great job. Great job. And, you know, like I say, that second heat starts chasing after time. They know they got to run real hard. They start feeling like they have to work real hard, and it ends up tightening them up here on that in that final stretch of the run coming home.
So Lacey is your OVC champion in the men's 400. At the women's 400, getting ready to